open my eyes, yeah. Bitch, I get fly in a bird, yeah. What they say about me? Besides, I shoot from the three. Besides, my pockets so deep. Besides, I'm getting this money. Besides, I'm getting this green. Little boy better put in some work, cause this shit don't grow on trees. And I can see that envy, I can see that greed.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Underwater FlyZone podcast. I'm your host, Foster Huggins, here with my girlfriend, Macy Simpson. How you doing, Macy?
Good, but I am wondering why you're not wearing headphones.
Well, the tip broke, so I'm without headphones today. Hopefully the audio sounds good. If not, it's your job to tell me, all right? But
Sounds
me and
great.
Macy, we just got back from this trip on the way to Colorado, but on the way home, it was a little rough. AC went out in the car. It was about 110 degrees through Kansas. 8 hours in the car with no AC, and that temperature was...
It was horrible.
It was bad.
And then what happened?
Then a thunderstorm. We couldn't even see the
so bad.
road.
We had to,
crazy.
well, it was good because then it cooled the car off, but we had to stop on the side. Everyone was stopping because it was so bad you couldn't even see in front
It
of
was
you.
it was ridiculous, but hey, we made the most of it, right?
Yuck. I was going to say yuck.
All right, anyways, so we got some special guests today. We got two of the biggest supporters of the brand. I don't even want to call them supporters. This is the team today. We got the base, the foundation of the podcast. Y'all don't even know this, but my boy Jack Green, he's the one always doing the other angles.
What's up, y'all?
Shout out Jack Fields today, by the way. My other homie doing the angles today. But yeah, my boy Jack, finally gets his face on the camera. So glad you can be
I've
here.
been on, but
Yeah,
I've mostly been the face behind the camera.
for sure. But this dude helps out a lot, so I'm glad you're on. And then, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Rileigh Hooton.
Rileigh Hooton. So Rileigh was in the photo shoots for the summer merch drop. And also, I just want to say before we start, I appreciate Rileigh a lot because I don't know if y'all remember when I was going through it, like with the brand, I was like, oh, this just like, I don't know if we should continue. Sales were low, views were low. I go into Walmart though, 'cause she works with me at Walmart. We work at Walmart together. And I'm walking in the back aisle, and shout out Lando Commando. You already know her brother.
That story's funny too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm walking. I just got to work, and Rileigh and Landon were like, "Hey, we love your podcast, bro." Like, just saying a bunch of good stuff about it, and I was just like, "Dang, like that's exactly what I needed right there." So I appreciate that.
Of course. Yeah, I do remember that conversation too, because like Foster and I were talking about this the other day, but I like added him from like the Walmart group chat.
Break Room Warriors.
Yeah, the Break Room Warriors group chat. And then I like saw the stuff he was posting and I saw the pink hats. I was like, I want one of those.
Yeah,
and then I saw him the
yeah.
next day. I was like, I want one of those. Like, give me one.
That's
and then he
so
gave me
sick.
one. So
I did for the grad party.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that was, I don't know, very, very special group here we got today, and it's sad because these two are going off to college.
Womp womp.
They're leaving us.
Wait, there's actually a thing on that for, what is it?
I don't even
The
know.
womp
Wait,
womp. No.
what's that? There it is.
Yeah, that
Without the headphones, this is so weird. I'm not
I
gonna
know.
lie. But yeah, they're leaving us. They're going off to college, and it's so funny because I just left college, so I feel like me and Macy kind of, you're not graduated yet, but you're leaving
Yeah,
college too.
I'm student teaching back at home, so I pretty much only had like 3 years of college experience.
Yeah.
But that's a lot. So.
It was.
Am I ready?
A lot happened in that time.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
But yeah, so I wanted to bring them on, and hopefully anybody that's watching that's going off to college, or anybody in general, hopefully you could get something from this episode. But yeah, so first of all, before we even get into the college advice, I just want to ask, first of all, I'll angle this to Jack. What has made you want to be so involved in the brand? Because like I said, you've been one of those dudes that literally, if I need you, you're here. I'm like, hey, Jack, Trevor Hudgens is pulling up in 3 hours. Can you make it? Yeah, I got you, bro. Like, you drop everything for me, and you don't ask for anything. What gets you so involved in this brand? Why do you love it so much?
I just think you've shown me so much support over the years, and I just feel like just being like a part of this. I know I see your vision. And I always talk about like once you blow up, you're taking me with you.
Yes, I didn't know that was gonna be so deep, bro.
No, but you like. I like show me like you've done so much for me like in the past. I met you like 5th grade.
It was a while
Started
ago.
wiffle ball and
Didn't
just-
know his
we've
name.
been-
I called you Bryce Harper for like 5
my name
years.
was Bryce Harper because I wore that was my favorite player.
He wore a Bryce Harper jersey and it just
And
stuck.
then I don't know. You've just done so much for me, shown me so much stuff, and gotten me out of the brain tree where I probably would have been stuck at home. You're like, yo, bro, you want to come? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Dang, I appreciate that. We gotta do our dap. Ooh, We got the best dap up, bro. Me and Jack, it is loud.
Yeah, that reminded me from that grad party.
Oh, bro, we were at this okay, we were at this grad party. I had dreads, wearing cut-off sweatpants shorts. My parents were so
You
mad.
looked like a bum.
Yeah, I looked like I was straight bumming, which that's how I'm wearing my grandpa's 1995 company shirt right now. That's my style, bro. Anyways, we walk in there, and I'm already standing out, and then Jack walks in, and we dap up. It was so loud that the room went quiet and just stared at us. It was, it's just our thing, bro.
It was like the best, most awkward thing.
And then
I've
we
ever
just
been a
ran
part
out.
of.
Yeah, and then we booked it because we were leaving anyways. Rileigh, I want to ask you the same question. What has gotten you so involved in this? Is it just you like the hat, or was it just, like, I don't know. I feel like you've really been bought in to the team. And that's what I've always loved, because a lot of people will buy a hat, want a model, cool. But I was talking to you about me and Macy wanting to travel next summer and bringing people with us, and you were like, I'm down. And I was like, wait, you're down for that?
Yeah.
What's getting you so bought into the brand?
I don't know, just the message that you always produce, I guess, of like the positivity and just trying to change other people's life. I absolutely love that. And then obviously the merch is so cool. And I want every single one. I have that one that I wear all the time, and then I have the brown one and the white one, and now the pink one.
She just
And
copped the
hat.
pink one today. Yep. That's
But
so
yeah,
fire.
the message is amazing. I love it.
Appreciate that.
You
I
guys
like
are
that you
cool
said the merch
people.
is cool, though, because I'm just like, sometimes I'm like, is it the message that sells, or does it also look cool? I don't know.
Both.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm cool
both.
with that. I appreciate that. All right, let's start this by getting to know you two more. Start with Rileigh. Tell me a story about you in your childhood, because the thing is, like, your childhood kind of forms who you are over, especially this time of your life. It's like you don't even realize there's some things that happened in your childhood that kind of make you into who you are today. I heard a quote, is like, in your first 0 to 5 years, the way you were loved in that time is kind of how you will love people and show your love for the next 20 years of your life. So tell me a story about you growing up. Like, how was your childhood, basically?
Go to Jack first.
Yeah.
Go to Jack.
Okay, I'm going to go to Jack first. Jack, story about your childhood, you growing up, like, what kind of made you into who you are? Is there anything you could, just off the top of your head?
Well, I was like, I really did like everything with my family.
Yeah.
And, like, my family means so much to me, and that's why I think I like cherish, like, that's why I do this stuff for you, and like it's just I feel like we're not friends, we're like family.
For sure.
And so growing up, I did everything with my, like, family's number one. And then man, ooh, little voice crack. Man, it's tough, you know. There's been a lot of hard times, been a lot of good times, but Foster's helped me through a lot of hard times too. And I think that's who I've been made into today, thinking more like positive. And like, I asked Jack Fields behind the camera, I used to be a rage monster. Mostly,
Jack's smiling, he knows.
they got on my nerves a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But man, I just feel like I cherish the people around me, because especially now that I'm like, what Foster told me at graduation, you're probably never gonna see any of these people ever again. And
Dude,
so far,
that's so crazy you remember that stuff.
so far it's true. And so that's why I like to cherish people in the moment, and like my friends, because you don't know when's like the next time you're gonna see them. It could be a couple weeks, couple months, couple years, could be never.
Never,
You know,
exactly.
so that's why I love doing this stuff with everyone. So.
Dude, okay, so the more you talk, the more I'm thinking, like, I remember some of our conversations throughout the years, and sometimes I feel like I'm just talking nonsense. I'm just, like, trying to
Sometimes
help.
you are.
Yeah, okay, yeah, valid. But,
Most
like,
of the time he's not, though.
I don't know. I really appreciate that you actually remember this stuff. Cause,
Oh, yeah.
like, I remember that at graduation. I told you, I was like, hey, go say goodbye. Go say what's up to everyone you want to see, because there's a good chance you won't ever see these people again. Because I was telling you when you got here, it's been 4 years since I've seen most of the people I graduated with. And, like, now they're starting to hit me up because the brand's popping off or whatever. But it's really not, though. Let's keep it popping off. You know what I'm saying? but like, I don't know. It's crazy, like, that you remembered me saying that. I don't know. That's dope, though. That's dope. Okay, so my follow-up question, the reason I even asked that, basically, so you said growing up you were big into family. That's how I was, too. So leaving for college was, like, my biggest dread, dude. I was like, oh, my gosh. I dreaded the day when I had to say goodbye to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Is that kind of what you're, like, anticipating in coming up on Saturday?
Dude, trust me, I'm gonna miss him a lot. But I'm close enough away. like I'm only an hour where I can
Okay, yeah, that's
where I can
valid.
come home, but still gonna be like a big change. Because even when I was like on vacation with like other friends and I've been gone for like a week, I'm like, man, I miss my mom and dad.
Yeah.
And my
yeah.
mom and dad, they're dreading it too. My
Oh,
mom's
man.
almost like anytime you like mention anything, she's like, don't mention that. I'm gonna cry right now.
She's not watching this then. She ain't watching.
So
Oh,
I
she
think
is. Shout out Joe.
I'm gonna be sad because I'm obviously moving away from family, but I'll also be closer to family. I've got some family down there too, so
Okay,
it's not
cool.
like I'm like going away from like everyone. But it's gonna be tough for my mom too, my
Yeah.
mom and dad.
For sure. So Rileigh, I want to ask you the same question. Like, how was it growing up for you? I don't know if you want to just give a
Yeah.
story or just talk about it.
Well, mostly the only thing that I could think of is like I used to play a lot of sports when I was younger.
Really?
Yes,
Okay, cool.
I did. I played basketball, soccer. I ran track, volleyball. Obviously, volleyball stuck with me through the longest.
Yeah.
And that also brought me and my sister closer together because we were playing varsity together at one point, which
That
is
is
like actually
sick.
crazy.
That is
Because we have an age gap, so like whenever you play club volleyball, you can't play on the same team unless she plays way up.
Is she 2 years younger?
Yes.
That's how Carson is too.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So but then I had 5 concussions, so like
What?
obviously I had to stop playing. Yeah.
Jeez.
And so whenever I did, that was like a really tough time for me. And so it was also when I was like planning where I was going to go to college. My sister helped me a lot through that. And so because I wanted to go super far, like my dream school is University of Texas. And so
Really?
that's like
Okay,
10
cool.
hours away, and I wanted to go there more than anything. But then I was like, no, I'm going to miss my sister too much. So then I decided to go to Mizzou. And so I can drive back easily. But yeah.
So are you dreading saying goodbye to your sister then, or is it kind of like you'll see her and stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we were super close last summer. This summer she's kind of grown up and she's on her own. She can drive now. So we've already had like that separation where we were super close and now we're not as close. I
Yeah.
mean, that kind of sense.
Still sisters, but yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that.
So I am gonna miss her a lot. She's like my best friend, but I can still drive back and see her easily.
Yeah.
So
For sure. That's how I was with Carson too.
Mhm.
Oh man, because everyone knows me and Carson just do
yeah.
everything
Yeah,
together.
that's
so.
how me and my sister are too.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, but it's cool though. It's weird though, because what I realized when I went to college is like, Carson's living back here alone. Like he's doing his
Yeah.
thing alone. So we kind of. I feel like it's a weird time because like you go to college and you separate, and then after you come back together, I don't know if she's gonna go to Mizzou or whatever, but eventually you guys will be back in the same
Right.
area. You're gonna be like 10 times whatever your relationship is
Yeah.
now. It's gonna be 10 times better. Like I don't know.
Right.
That's how it was with me and Carson at least.
Yeah, I told her yesterday that whenever we both like graduate and like college, we got to live next to each other, like in a little
Yeah.
cul-de-sac, and we
That's
just have our
cute.
houses like right next to each other.
That'd be
But,
sick, dude. Shout out Tatum, bro. She pulled up and modeled too.
Yeah,
That's
I was
lit.
like, I don't want to do this alone. Tatum, come with me, and then she did. So.
Yep. I'm glad too.
Yeah.
That
Me
was
too.
fire.
That was awesome.
But okay, so Macy, I remember you might have some advice for this, like, because I know a lot of people watching, especially if they're going to college, are like, dude, I am dreading saying goodbye. You're closer to your family than probably anyone I know. So,
Really?
I mean, dude, you know. So how do you remember? I was with you when you had to say goodbye to your parents, but you like toughened up through it.
Well, I would say, the only reason is because of you. I only went to Northwest because of you,
Yeah.
but also I have grown so much and learned a lot about college because of being there with you. I was going to go to SBU, which I'm honestly kind of glad I didn't because that was a lot of money.
And
getting a scholarship.
Northwest was lit.
Oh yeah, I love Northwest. But yeah, I remember my dad when they were moving me into my dorms, and I had a foreign exchange room. I didn't really even know her, but yeah, so I couldn't understand her. But when he was leaving with my mom, I was like, "Don't cry, Dad. I'm okay. I have Buster. He's gonna take me everywhere and all that stuff." And then he said, "Oh, I won't," and all that stuff. But yeah, I've definitely been not babied. I guess maybe a little sheltered over my years. So
yeah.
definitely
good.
college has grown me so much, and it's just so crazy how I miss my family obviously a lot, but then whenever I go back to college after the weekend, I just feel so like free almost. Like I've just grown so much.
That's one thing you'll realize in college. It's a weird freeing feeling. Like
Yeah.
you don't have to ask, "Hey, Mom, I'm going to wherever." I don't even know if you guys have to. I know for me, I'm always telling my parents, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
going here. I'm going here." And college is like, I'm doing whatever I want. Like we took a trip to Chicago and I barely told anybody about it. Like,
Well, yeah, and like we'll just like go on night walks, and we don't have to be like, okay, Mom, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. I'm just going to walk. It's just so peaceful knowing that nobody probably knows what you're doing, where you're at, but you.
Yep.
And it's just so much fun.
It was.
So
It
I
definitely
loved
was.
that. I missed that.
Okay, so another, going into more advice. Who's texting me? Anyways, so let's see if you could give 3 hopes / expectations for college. All right, and I'll help you guys out with, I'll say mine. Or do you have any? Let's think of some that we had going into it. I know for me, I was weird. I was like, I went to Northwest because they're good at football and good at basketball. And it was a PE, like I could get my PE degree there. So I went in, I was like, I hope I see a Northwest National Championship in football. I want to tear the field goal post down because that's a tradition. I want to meet a lot of people. And okay, so here's the thing. Like, I can't even think of a third one because I went into college so scared, dude. Like, I was like, I don't even know. It was such a weird time. And freshman year for me was kind of, I didn't do much. But like as time goes, you grow so much. So, but I just want to hear right now because this could be like a timestamp. What are your hopes and expectations? Do you want Macy to share first, or are you guys good?
I think we're good.
Hold up, I think someone's here. Jack, are you here? We got another Jack in the building, bro. We're live right now, bro. Hey, we got a dude pulling up to get merch. What size you want? Large. Bet.
Where are you working
Get
today?
this on video.
I got that one's When do you leave?
Are you getting a pink, Jack?
What?
Are you getting a pink?
Yeah.
You already
That's
know.
my pink one too. I got one too.
The pink,
size you
the
get?
pink's popping off, yo. We're doing a college like advice episode. Hold it up, I gotta get a pic. Yes, sir. 3, 2, 1.
So cute, Jack.
That's fire, bro.
We need to get Brandy one of those.
Facts. Dude, I love Brady.
Would she rock it though?
I feel like she wears the same clothes every single day.
Valid.
It's true. Fair.
Yes, sir. All right, let's get back into it. Jack, I appreciate you, bro. Wait, did you Venmo me or cash?
I've Venmoed. I think I've Venmoed you.
I'll check. It's fine.
Alright.
We'll get it later if not. But hey, I appreciate you. When are you leaving for college?
The 9th.
9th?
So like a couple days.
I'll be in there to buy some distilled water at some point.
2 gallons.
Yeah, I might get 2 next time.
Alright. Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, I
Bye,
appreciate
Jack.
you, bro. That was lit. Anyways, what were we talking about?
3
hopes-
things you
Oh,
hope for.
hopes.
Yes,
And,
that gave you guys some time to think.
expectations.
Yep. What was your okay for you before we get into
Well, I do have one. So my expectation, I thought, so I'm obviously am like a believer and of Christ and all that stuff. So I've only wanted to go to SBU or like a Christian school, you know? And then I thought that just regular colleges like public school didn't have any of that to offer. So I didn't even want to go there. And then obviously when I met you, I wanted to, but I was thinking, I was like, this is not going to be good. I might be in like a lot of temptation and I might like go down the wrong path. And then once I got into Maryville at Northwest at Maryville, whatever, same thing.
Yeah.
I found so many cool like Bible studies and churches and places that will like I found my community. And it's just so crazy because I just opened my mind up thinking like I wouldn't find my little bubble and circle if I went, you know, to a public school. But I'm so glad I did because I met so many awesome people that weren't like religious or like didn't have the money to go there. And I would never change it for the world because I grew so much through like getting to talk to people about Jesus and all that stuff and just living out my faith to those that don't even believe, you know? And I think that was my biggest thing that my expectation, then my reality was even better.
Yeah.
Maryville's definitely the party school.
school.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because when we go to parties, like, I mean, obviously when you're drunk, you probably don't know what you're saying, but they're like, "You are the sweetest
That's so,
thing."
dude. Yeah, that's so true.
was so funny.
Everyone come up to me. Macy's the best. Macy's the little angel. I'm like, I know. I already knew that.
But yeah, I just felt like Jesus because I was like, I want to go in that environment and I want to go to the places that other people might not want to, you know?
Sure,
yes.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So, your guys' turn. Who wants to go first? You don't have to share 3, but just like some big thoughts and hopes that you hope college brings. Jack,
You're
you
gonna
go.
go
I'll go
first?
first.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to I want to meet new people.
Yeah.
I want to at least because that's my biggest fear. Because at Ray Peck, I feel like my senior year, like I just feel like I knew everyone. That was like that was so
Exactly.
cool. I knew all the freshmen and sophomore, juniors, seniors, everyone. And now it's like going to like a college where like I barely know anyone. There's probably a couple, like I met people during orientation. I've got people going there that I know. Yeah. But most people, no clue. Never seen you. And so I just hope like I meet new people and like you said, like you were kind of scared. You didn't really do anything. I want to try and get out.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
do stuff.
Well, here's my advice for that. Like I did say I didn't really do much, but that's in comparison to like later in college, which we could get into later. But my freshman year, bro, here's me. I go into the cafeteria, get my food, find a random table with random people and sit at it. I don't know any of them. Like just full send it. And that's like very uncomfortable. But that's how you grow, is getting out of your comfort zone. You got to get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I was obsessed with being uncomfortable. Like, I would go up to the table with all the basketball players, sit down, and they're like, who is this dude? I'd be like, hey, seat there? Can I sit here? Yeah, sure. All right, I sit down, eat, and just started meeting all these different people. That's probably why later on I won homecoming, because I had met so many random people just from getting out of my comfort zone and, like, meeting people. Because it's almost like this. You get to college, you don't know anybody, and everyone's kind of just, I don't want to talk because I don't want to seem weird. Yeah. So it's kind of like, when is the fun going to start? Who's going to start this up? Just be that guy. Right. Be that guy that goes in and is like, I'm going to start this thing. I'm going to be the one starting to bring people together. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Hopefully you take something from that. But that was literally me. I remember I sat down at the football table player, huge Northwest lineman, and then me. And I was even smaller my freshman year. No facial hair. I was just like, it was like, who is this child?
Right there.
Yes. It was this guy. Yeah. So this dude with no facial hair, 5'7", scrawny boy, looks like he should be a freshman in high school, comes and sits with these Northwest linemen. And guess who was my friends for the rest of college? Those linemen. Yeah. I would see him, high five him, walk into class. Just be that guy, bro. People are literally cool. Like, people like people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, get out of your comfort zone. That's my advice. And be loving too. Understand that everybody's different, especially at college. Like, we're used to Lee Summit, Raymore people. Mm-hmm. Dude, I didn't realize there's literally high schools out there with 9 people that graduate. Like, where I student taught, there was 9 people in that graduating class. Yeah, like, people come from different backgrounds. So just be accepting, be open, and like understand that everyone's operating in a different paradigm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rileigh?
I definitely agree with what Jack said, and like meeting new people, and that's why I like decided to rush a sorority. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be exciting, and I'm gonna meet a lot of new people that will like help me. So like also networking with that type of stuff. Like I make new connections with people of like different things, and that can help me out later in life. But then also just being more like finding myself and being more independent is what I'm really hoping for, because right now I still have a lot of like people telling me like, oh, do this, and like my parents have like a big say in my life too. So like figuring out things on my own is a big thing that I'm excited for.
Dude.
So yeah.
What do you gotta say about that, Macy?
Well, definitely I'm not the one to want to be independent that much until I went to college, and I feel like I found myself even more because I was in that uncomfortableness. Mm-hmm. And it's so true what Foster is saying about like, you know, we grew up in Lee Summit and Raymore. That's only like the kids there. So when you go to college, it's like people from the whole country almost. Yeah. And I never like, I would say you kind of form who you are with the people that you're around. So when you are meeting new people, you know, I figured out so much more about who I am just by the people that I would like see, you know, and talk to. And it helped me to find who I am in college. And definitely being independent, it's just crazy. You like have to, I guess, put yourself out there, you know, because I went where I only knew Foster. I didn't know anyone else really. And independence comes with time. Like, it'll take time to not feel homesick, at least for me. But yeah, I would say that it was awesome and definitely worth it, because now I love being independent too. For sure. So,
and Rileigh, I love what you said about making connections and stuff, because another thing, I'm not saying use people, but what I'm saying is this: when you meet a bunch of people, you don't know who's going to be your boss 10 years down the road. So if you're a jerk to some random dude and he remembers your face, and then 10 years from now you want to get a job and he's that boss, you're screwed because he's going to remember back to the one time you met. So literally, like, I love that. Like, you can just be a good person, bro. It's that easy. And it benefits you and it benefits them, you know. You being a good person could save somebody's life this day and age. Like, people are going through it. So, yeah, that's sick. And then the other thing you said about finding yourself, I think I told you this at Walmart, but a lot of people go to college, even the people that seem found and kind of know who they are, still don't because there's so much ahead. So never follow, you know what I'm saying? Always go your own way and try to figure out who you are for yourself. Because what so many people do is they go to college, they see what everybody else is doing, they think it looks cool, let's do exactly what they're doing. You're following people that are lost. You're following, everyone goes to college like trying to find themselves and stuff. And then they all end up following each other. I'm like, no, you got to do you. And like, this is something I'll say. I don't want anyone to think that I'm dissing you or anything, but I went to college knowing not a ton about myself, but I knew one thing. I don't want to drink. I don't want to vape. I don't want to smoke. And I want to save till marriage. I don't want to get in the hookup culture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's one thing I knew about myself. College does not promote any of that. Like, college is like, you are going to drink. Like, you, like, all this stuff is going to happen. And I was just like, no, I refuse. I will stand on who I am the whole time. But if I would have went and been like, oh, everyone else is doing it, it looks cool, let me follow these people, I wouldn't have been stand on who I am. So, like, I'm not saying that's you. I'm saying that's me. Yeah. But, like, whatever the things that you do know about yourself, don't give that up to try to look cool or to try to follow the crowd, because that's when you get lost and that's when people start not loving college. I loved every second of college, dude. It was lit. And I remember my freshman year, my mom put a post of me on her Facebook saying like, oh, Foster's having a great time at Northwest, blah, blah, blah. It was like a picture of me smiling at the skate park or something. And one of the comments was, it was from some mom out there. I don't even know who it was, but it said, it was like, I'm so glad he's having a great time because college can be a scary time for a lot of people. And I was like, what? It can be? I was like, this is lit. What do you mean? Yeah. But then I started, like, after I read that comment, I was like, huh. And then I started looking around and I was like, a lot of the people that are just like following what everyone else is doing, they're compromising who they are to fit in. And then that ends up not bringing them true happiness. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, in a long form, be yourself. Right. Be yourself. The only way you're ever going to be loved for who you are is if you are you. Like, if you're being fake, you're going to be loved for a fake version of you, you know? You'll always be loved. You'll always be hated by somebody. So, yeah. I don't know. And what I also found is that being yourself, people really tend to respect and love that. Because I always was like, that's what I'm saying, my freshman year, I didn't do much because I honestly had no confidence. I was like, I'm not going to go to a party and not drink. Yeah. So I'm just not going to go because people think I'm weird if I go with a water bottle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then one day, it was more when I met Macy, because Macy brought out a lot of confidence in me, as well as Sig Ep. Shout out Sig Ep. Y'all are lit. Because, like, I joined this fraternity, right? And I'm thinking, I'm screwed. I'm the dude that doesn't drink. I'm going to have to drop this thing in, like, a week, because the second I get forced into drinking, I'm out. Yeah. That never happened, bro. Like, they were like, this is sick that you don't drink. I'd pull up to a party with the Aquafina water bottle, and it became a thing, dude. Like, I pull up to the party, they're like, you got the Aquafina, bro? I'm like, yes sir, I got 2 bottles on me. Like, people embrace you when you're you know what I'm saying? So just, that's some big advice. Just be yourself, y'all. Do yourself a favor and be yourself, because it's the only way. But yeah, I got started up and started ranting. My bad. But yeah, Macy, what direction do you want to take this? We're already 30 minutes in. That's kind of nuts. Okay. Does that feel like 30 minutes?
No. Maybe to Jack it has to feel like an hour. Yeah, but
he's good.
I will say, behind the camera, it feels so much longer.
I know.
Here, it felt like 15 minutes.
For sure. Okay, so what's some things you guys are worried about going to college? Or I could start. What's a worry you had just to start it up?
Well, I kind of said I was worried about how I'm gonna be with, you know, like when society tries to form me, I guess, you know? Yeah. Because I'm someone that is not like a people pleaser, but I want to see people happy. And I also don't nobody really likes to feel uncomfortable, other than Foster. But Foster's helped me not to be like that. So, yeah, I guess I was really worried about what it would look like, you know? And I guess being homesick. But, yeah, I would say that. You know, kind of. Yeah,
and how did it end up paying off, though? Like, how did it play out? Was that worry even, did it even happen?
Well, obviously, there's going to be, like, temptations and people that will look at you weird if I don't drink or if I don't dress the way that they dress or like at parties and stuff. And I just look at obviously like their stories after and they just look like a mess. Like they do not look like they had fun. And I'm so glad that I obviously don't fall into that temptation because I feel like I enjoy it so much when I remember everything, you know, and that's not to say that obviously you're not forgiven and all that stuff, but it's just, it holds it, what's the word, kind of, there's a lot less baggage and stuff whenever you don't do stuff like that.
And that's also like anybody watching, we're not telling you don't drink. We're saying do what you want, like do
But
what you feel you're called to do.
Yeah, temptation for me, because I would hang out with high school, like my friends from high school, they would always party and drink. And I obviously didn't do that my senior year.
Because you felt comfortable.
I never did that.
Yeah, but you felt comfortable with them.
Oh, yeah, I felt comfortable. Obviously, they wouldn't, like, invite me out to the bars because they know I don't do that. But, yeah, I'd say that helped me a lot. And, yeah, I don't think that there was really much more that I was worried about.
No, but for real, like, yeah, like, just do what you want to do, and then when it gets tested, like, just stand on it. You have to always stand on it, and it's uncomfortable. I think people look at me sometimes and they're like, "Oh, it's just Foster. Like, it's easy for him not to drink. It's easy for him to save till marriage." No, it is not, bro. It is a constant fight. But like, you have to fight. You know what I'm saying? You have to fight for you, because if you're not being you, like I said, you're gonna only hurt yourself.
Yeah, and I also wanted to say, remember the first week I was crying because I was like, I have no friends, and I didn't want to be like your pet and just hang out with you.
100. Yeah, I felt
Yeah,
bad
and I
in that
remember
time.
crying because I just did not find who I was and my place and my people. And Foster literally dropped me off at a church. That's so mean. But he dropped me off at night. He said, "Okay, I'm parking here. You're leaving. Get out of my car." And then I went inside to this church.
I might have been a little nicer.
No, but it's more funny if I say it that way.
Okay, sure, continue.
But so yeah, and then I made a bunch of friends, and not even like I don't talk to those people anymore really, but just like getting myself out there and being uncomfortable made me want to just talk to the people that I'd never probably really talked to in the first place, or compliment someone that I probably am thinking in my head but wouldn't say, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just being open and confident in yourself is what helped me to find friends, honestly, you know? And I've had so many awesome connections and experiences with people just by saying, hey, like just starting a conversation. So yeah, a little can go a long way.
Yeah, I forced you out of your comfort zone. I was like, I don't even care.
I'm always in my comfort, and
But I was like, no,
blocked it.
I stopped on the road, and I was like, go in there. They're having a game night. You'll meet people. It'll be fun. She's like, no, I don't want to go. And I was like, no, you're going. Go. And then she's like, I'm not going. And then I said, Macy, there's like cars behind us. We're blocking traffic. Go.
Yeah, college.
So she hopped out and went.
Yeah, it was not easy at first, at least, but it's so worth it. Like, I've grown so much because of just being uncomfortable.
For sure. Anyways, so what was the question? What are your guys' fears? Yeah.
Fears.
Do you want to start
Or
this time?
worries. Yeah.
All right, let's
I don't know. The thing that I'm not really worried about college. I feel like I have a good sense of like going in and of like knowing like who I am and like what I want to do in that sense, because I know some people I've talked to, me and my friends were having this conversation of like, what are your intentions of going into college? Because we know some people who are just like, oh, we're going to join the sorority and the fraternity and it's going to be our life and we're just going to go party and do all this other stuff. And then there's other people who are like, I'm just going to focus on my studies and like doing my schoolwork and that stuff. Yeah. So like finding a good balance between those two things is like a good thing. So just going into college, like knowing who you are and like what you want to accomplish in yourself is a big thing. But what I'm worried about is like, I don't know, losing my friends back home, I feel like. And like some of my friends, like we're going to different, like I have some friends going to Mizzou with me and like I'm good friends with them and I can rely on them, but I also want to meet new people. But like my two best friends one's going to Arkansas and one's going to Northwest. So baby. We are getting separated whenever we've been best friends all of high school and we've done every single thing together every single day. Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of my biggest worry, I guess, right now. But I know I'll meet like new people, so. You
will. And also the cool thing is, because I had that same worry. I didn't even remember that until you just said that.
I know, me too.
Yeah, I was like, especially this kid. I've known Jack Fields and you and just the whole wiffle ball league. I was like, these are my guys. I'm with them every day, and now I'm leaving them. But the cool thing is just like what I said with your sister. When you come back, it's gonna be 10 times what it was,
Right.
because it's like you had that time apart, and it's like, you know, the saying, when you love something, set it free, and if
Yeah.
it comes back, it's meant to, or something,
Yeah,
something corny like that.
yeah.
Yeah, but like with the friendship, like when that you get that separation, when you come back, you're like, dang, I miss this.
Yeah.
Dang, I miss playing wiffle ball with the boys.
Right.
Dang, I miss hanging, like for you, hanging out with the girls and stuff. But yeah, I don't think you'll lose it, so don't worry
Yeah.
too much. Because Macy, you didn't lose your. I mean, you do go through the period of like,
We don't talk as much.
yeah, and that's okay, because a lot of my friends, I could not talk to them for 2 years, and then we hang out and it's like nothing even changed.
Yeah.
But then some people, I guess, is different. But what's your experience?
Well,
Macy?
I will say I went through that exact same thing too. I obviously went to Northwest. Some of my friends stayed back home, went to like esthetician school, cosmetology, went to Most State, Mizzou, and then, or SBU. And yeah, obviously after college, you're not going to have your same probably friend group. At least I didn't. And I guess it really showed me who my real friends are, I would say, like the ones that always will want to keep in touch and talk to you and hang out when we're both home. And I also want to say, I remember hanging out with some of my best friends now, and I was like, why does it feel just so different now, you know?
Yeah.
And it's because we grew, like, over time. We're not going to have the same relationship with each other as we did when we were in 8th grade, you know, with like, just laughing at random stuff. And that's what I was talking with Foster about, because I was kind of wrestling with it. I was like, why does it just feel different now? And he said just because, like, you both grew, and I think that it makes your friendship so much more stronger, you know, because when you get married and have family one day, you're not going to hang out with them the same that you did in high school. So just having the expectations of we're going to be best friends forever, you know, going to live in the same neighborhood, I just think that it really put things into perspective for me, at least, and what your priorities are, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And Rileigh, I do, like when I was saying all the be yourself stuff and like find yourself, do you feel like you've really found yourself? Because I feel like you have. You know, in my opinion, I feel like when someone walks in the room and they just brighten it up, that's the person that found themselves, you know? And that's what you, at Walmart,
Oh, thank
Walmart
you.
back room, Riley's working, it's a better day than when you're not working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, do you feel like you found yourself?
For the most part, I feel like I don't want to like say like I'm a better than everyone else, but I feel like I've matured a lot more than people
I agree.
my age
Yeah.
have.
That's just facts, you know?
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like I know the ways of how life goes for the most part, and came to reality of a bunch of things. And that with like also the help of my parents. Like there's like with college, for example, like there's people who get like drugged or like roofied or stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so you have to be careful about that stuff, and you can't just like go and like drink and everything's gonna be fun and happy and stuff. Like you actually have to think about there's like bad in the world that's gonna
yeah.
come after you, and you have to like stay true to yourself and like know like your surroundings, I guess.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have for the most part, but I also think that like college will bring out more of me that I don't know.
Oh, for sure,
So,
dude.
yeah.
For sure. I'm excited to see what happens with you. Because,
I know.
like, with me, I didn't ever imagine that I'd, first of all, be in a fraternity. Second of all, be president. Or win president of the year.
Yeah.
Or any of that. Like, this, I'm even just saying it right now, I'm like, that's not, doesn't even feel like
Yeah.
I did it. Like, I don't know. So, you're going to impress yourself, I feel
Yes.
like. So, I'm excited to see how it plays out. But, yeah, for all the girls especially, yeah, you got to be smart. You got to be
Yeah.
smart in college because it's a great time until it's not. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but you don't got to live in fear. You're good.
Yeah.
But just be smart. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Jack, what's your big worry, bro?
Kind of like what all y'all said, like losing out on some friends I had in high school. But it's kind of like, I was thinking about it. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise, because like you lose some of your friends in high school, go make new ones.
Yep.
I know it's easier said than done though, but like y'all said, it's like no one's really gonna like turn you down. Just like go meet new people, see what
Yeah,
happens.
For sure.
And also, so I'll be playing soccer there. So like the student athlete life, like I feel like I had it down, and by the time my senior year, like I kind of like sucked at school.
yeah.
I like didn't really care about it. And then my senior year, I kind of like, okay, I like actually need to, like, obviously it doesn't take up all my time. Like I feel like what Foster said and Macy said, like that balance, or like
Yeah.
what Rileigh said, that actually, that balance between having fun with your friends, studying, like the actual school life, and like, but then I'm gonna have another thing on top of that. That's
Yeah.
what I'm worried about. Like what's like my time, like the time management aspect of it. It's like gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah,
N-
but
then
you'll
it
impress
is-
yourself too, though. Like, I was dumb in high school. I had like okay, I was not too bad, but I might have had my ways of getting good grades. Let's just say that. But, I had like a 3.2, but like in college I had like a 3.9, dude. I was like balling in granted I was PE majored, but don't discredit that because I'd killed the gen eds too. I was sniping the gen eds, bro. Don't even play with me. But yeah, bro, you'll impress yourself though. Like I remember the month of October, it was homecoming, I was president, all this crap is lining up. I had like 8 meetings a day. Macy knows this. I had the saying, add it to the list. Add it to the, like, of just crap to do. And I'm like, how am I ever going to get through this? But, like, you especially, bro, from day one, you're going to have the, school, sports, social life. Like, all the crap is going to be piled up. And it's going to suck for, like, a week or two. And then you're going to look back after, like, 2 months and be like, dude, I'm a beast now. Like, I've done all this. Like, that's going to prepare you for life, bro. So Don't be too worried about that. But and also what you were saying about it's kind of a blessing in disguise. That's true. Because when like gold miners go in the river and like dip the thing in and pull the thing up and all the crap falls out, but the gold stays. Yeah. That's what going to college is, bro. You dip the thing in.
Put that on Instagram Reels.
Was it good? That just came out.
That was good.
We're going viral. But no, like you pull the thing out. All the fake friends, all the people that don't really care, kind of fade out. And then the gold stays. Yeah. I'll be there. I'll be in that little thing. You know what I'm saying? But
your quotes have like it's all like miners quotes, like the
miners.
Like
the gold rush one.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's true.
It wasn't the people with the gold. It was the people that sold the
shovels.
Yeah,
which is kind of not even fast.
Well,
but you get what
don't
I'm
worry
trying
about
to say.
it. Yeah, we get it.
I didn't know that was gonna blow up, but people were flaming me. They're like, "This is not even true." I'm like, "Bro, it's an analogy. Like, get over it."
Yeah.
That's so funny, bro. Yeah. That's so funny. But yeah, dude, that's so true. Like, it really is. Like, I don't even know where that came from, but like, it is. Like, you dip the thing in, all the fakes fizzle out, the gold stays, and then, so it is a blessing in disguise, like you said. So that's sick, dude. But all right, what else do we want to get into? Y'all, we're 41 minutes in. Jack, is that video doing good? Yeah. That red light's on, right? Okay, thanks. I was like, I was sitting here like. All right, what else do we want to get into? Okay, y'all watch the podcast sometimes. You see the brand, you're involved. Is there anything that you're ever like, dude, I wish he would talk about this? Or like, when I get on, I want to talk about this. Has that thought ever came to you? And if the answer is no, because I always ask this question and everyone always says no every time. It's okay if the answer is no. But is there anything, like really think about it? Especially you, bro. You're always sitting in here. I don't know.
Yes, I do, but it's like hard. It's like when I'm thinking like right there. But
yeah, it's hard on the spot.
And then I'm like, I'll be like, it'll happen all the time. Like, you'll notice on the camera, like I'll be daydreaming, like, what if I was on here and I said this, and then I'm like, oh, Foster's talking, and then I gotta pan, and then I gotta pan over real quick.
Y'all don't get to see that because I have to spend 6 hours a day editing it out. But
sorry.
Hey, no, it's all good. Love you.
No, but really when I'm listening, like it's really like it's like kind of like brings my mood up. Like
that's good to hear.
I think just like all this, like it kind of started from like us just talking about it. And like I'm like we're actually like kind of here, like you actually did it.
Yeah, I just, dude, literally what really hit for me was whenever Trevor called the LSU player and you got to talk.
Dude.
Because this dude's an LSU fanboy. And my boy Trevor on this episode that's on TV, he plays basketball with one of his favorite players.
Darius Days.
Yeah. So Trevor called him after the episode and Jack got to talk with him and stuff. And I'm just like, this is my dream coming true. Like, all I ever wanted was for me to create something that my friends could have cool experiences through.
I was like, no, you don't have to do this. Trevor's like, I'm calling him.
Yeah, he called him.
I'm calling him.
Bro was like freaking out, but you played it cool though. You played it cool. Yeah, you got the lanyard. You played it cool. That was one of my favorite moments ever though. And then also the Kellen Overstreet thing. Whenever, well, first of all, the second time I got him on, Jace Bleed got to meet him, which was really cool for him. But then like the live show, I don't know. Yeah, that was a cool moment though. Cool. But Rileigh, what about you, bro? Like you watch, you think. I don't know.
I can't really think on the spot, but like as I'm watching, I get to thinking about more stuff of like what I could add on to this.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like I don't know, I just can't on the spot. But like
Yeah.
whenever we start talking, I'm like, oh okay, and then this gear starts turning, and then I'm thinking of this and this and this, and it's just a spiral.
You like doing this?
Yes, I do.
Let's run
Yeah,
it
I
back
do.
then for
Yeah.
sure. I like having y'all on because, like I said, you're the team, bro. This is we're gonna build something big here. This is the start. I really feel like this is nothing yet, but it's gonna be something, you know.
Yeah.
But also, you just said something that like the gears start turning. You start thinking. If y'all are watching still and that happens to you, comment, bro. I want to read your comments. Like it's tough whenever I get like 85 views but no comments. I'm like, did they watch and listen or did they click the video, like it, and dip? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, comment, y'all, comment. But what else could we talk about?
Well,
I don't want
I
to end
wanted-
just yet.
It's like on a lighter note, I wanted to know your guys' majors because I know you're going to school for 8
Yeah,
years.
facts.
Yes.
And then
Wait, 8 years?
Yes. I want to be a lawyer. I'm
Isn't that insane?
yeah.
Oh, wait.
Me too.
Hold on.
Really?
We had
Yeah.
this conversation. You want to be a lawyer, but what's
Yes.
your life dream?
My life dream.
You remember what you told me at Walmart?
Oh, I want to be a mom. Is that what we were talking about?
Yes. Do you know how
Yes.
special that is? Like,
Yeah.
that's a big deal. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's
I
cool.
think that's just my main goal in life is just to be a mom. I don't know. It's just like something like my relationship with my mom is like so special to me, and like
yeah.
like her mom passed away when she was super young, so she didn't really have a relationship with her mom, and so she tries to make it like super special between me and her, and I obviously see that and feel that. So like I don't know, just like my vision of my mom, I want to give to my kids. I don't know. That just type of thing.
That's
I
so
love
special.
it.
You two can relate on that because that's what I've always loved about Macy
Yes.
too. Like how you always talk about being a mom and stuff, and then I don't know. You guys are similar though. I always told Macy, I'm like, you gotta become friends with Rileigh because yeah, that's so cool, dude. I don't know.
That is my dream to be a stay-at-home
Yeah.
mom.
I got
But
I
we'll
got
see.
you. Help me out with this. It's not gonna happen with the PE salary. I need y'all. Cop the merch. Come on. But yeah, dude, I think that's cool because the world needs good parents. I think that will solve a lot of our
I do
issues right
agree
now.
with that.
Because a lot of our issues stem from like literally like I was talking about earlier, the first 0 to 10 years of your life ish, how you're loved in that span is gonna determine what happens next. It's like every time you hear some horrible stuff like a school shooter or whatever, they always go back to their growing up, what they've been through, and it's like crap. We need good parents, bro. That's
Yes.
so. Shout out to you. Shout out to Macy. Obviously, I cannot wait. We're gonna have 7 kids.
No, we're not.
Okay, 10. That's
We'll
fine.
have 3 to 5.
Yeah, that's what
Hopefully.
3 to
No.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good amount.
So definitely 5.
more than 1.
Yeah, that's more than 2.
2. Yeah.
I said we gotta take it one at a
least
time.
3.
At least 3.
Yeah.
I do agree
At
with that.
least 5. At least 5. We'll get there. Anyways, what were we? What's
Wait,
your major,
yeah,
bro?
Jack said
I
he was gonna be a
will be
lawyer.
majoring in sports administration, but I do want to study law after I'm done with that.
Yeah.
That's
New
gonna be
law
Ask my-
firm.
ask my
Underwater
mom.
Fly Zone law firm ran by Rileigh and Jack.
No, I there's a lot of stuff I actually like really want to do. Like I've thought about education, I've thought
Yeah.
about business, I've thought about being in law, but I won't really know until like I've actually like gone and done it, which I want to see
Yeah.
like all my options and then see which one I like the best, cuz law it's very
lot.
expensive. Very expensive, a lot of
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
studying, interning and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I just I tutored Stonegate Elementary. Shout out my I feel like Foster right now. Shout out my first graders.
Yes, sir.
Just
so
work.
funny.
I went there every day after school to work with them, and I was just like. And by the time I was like my last day, I cried. Like
Dang,
I
bro.
love them so much.
Yeah.
I love working
Yeah.
with them so much, and just to make an impact in their life
Yeah.
was like really like made an impact in my life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's you should look into teaching, bro. I feel like you'd be good at it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
would you
maybe.
look into PE? Is that what we talked about this once, right?
I did actually tutor PE.
Wow, really?
Which was like, oh, that wasn't a real class. I don't care. It was like I was like one of the kids. Like
Yeah.
I was playing not dodge. That's like band. Oh, what did we
Yeah.
play?
Dodgeball's banned?
Yeah.
I guess
Do we
so.
want to get into the PE? Yes, dodgeball's
But we,
banned,
like,
but
ride
we
on-
get around it, bro. We,
play-
get around it.
We
Don't
play
even-
scooter soccer or scooter
Yeah.
hockey where we like play that a bunch. We had like We played football a lot, just throwing it back and forth, or like some of the tag games, and then I have some of the pictures on my phone now. Which
Dude, this is bringing back memories from me too, from student teaching. Oh man,
Do you
that's
guys
so
play
crazy.
Capture the Flag?
Oh yeah,
yes,
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I made up a crazy game. It's like dodgeball but cup stacking. It's so like you put all the cups in the middle, and the teams have to run out, grab a cup, and go back and build a tower, and then the dodgeballs, you're trying to knock the other team's tower down, but it's like first graders, so they can't throw very good. So it takes a while, but like, and there's like a timer counting down, and I swear, dude, it was my 5th grade class. They're so competitive. Right when it was like 3 seconds left, this tower was huge. Dude named, I can't say his name. One of my students chucked the ball, knocks the tower down, and they started like, it was almost too competitive. This team starts bawling. This team starts screaming, and I'm like, oh, hold up. We gotta line up. Like, it was nuts, but yeah, we get around it. We'll play. We won't play dodgeball, but we totally, you know,
we
will.
you find a way around it,
for sure. But no, dude, what if we were PE teachers together?
dude. That'd be
Okay,
sick.
this is some off-camera talks, but yeah. All right, we're 50 minutes in, y'all. I mean, I don't know. Any last things y'all want to say? I have a few. If you don't have anything.
I can't think of anything.
Hey, it's the movie. That's him calling. Did you watch all that?
I was starting to, but I was watching Suits with my mom.
Oh, nice. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say, okay, gearing back to college. College is, honestly, if you want to obviously go into a field, it's awesome. And a lot of people say college is a scam, a waste of money, which if you don't want to do anything that college offers, then I guess don't do it. But I've learned so much in college about myself and about so many other people and what I like, what I don't like, the people that I want to be around, the people that I might need to, you know, kind of close my mouth around. But college has taught me so much, and you guys are gonna flourish, like have so much fun. I know, and honestly, I do want to say enjoy it, because it has gone so fast. And in the times where I was so sad and lonely at nights, I look back and I'm like, it went so much faster than high school ever did. So I just was sad because I miss it already, but it was such a great time in our lives.
Yeah.
I loved it.
We've definitely been having Maryville withdrawals. Like,
Oh yeah, I want to move
we've
back.
been talking about moving back, and I'm like, no, we can't move back. Like, that's just a thought.
But it was
Don't
so
act.
peaceful. College was really one of like the best years
It
of
was,
my life.
and like, it flies by. Everyone will tell you that, but like, literally enjoy every moment. The future does not exist. The past doesn't exist. All you have is right now. All you can control is right now. So make the most of right now, dude. Because guess what I did in college? This is I don't like to regret, but this is a regret I have. And it's something I need to work on, because I did the same thing at Walmart this summer. I'm always like, dude, I can't wait to get out of college. Once I'm out, I'll be in the real world. I could do this, all this crazy stuff. I literally was never really, I lived in the moment. I did a lot of cool stuff. But in those moments, I was always thinking about the future.
Yeah.
Bro,
You
the
were.
future doesn't exist. Every thought that I had about the future is not even what
Right.
the future actually is. So, like, stay in the moment, dude. I know it's tough. It's very tough to do, but
Yeah.
I don't know. That's something I need to work past, because I did the same thing at Walmart. Oh, I can't wait for my last day. Get to teach this. I'm like, dude, just enjoy right now. And, yeah, you'll hear a lot of people tell you college is a scam or whatever. Dude, it's literally, like, what I guess it could be in some ways, but what I want you to understand is, like, the learning is not happening as much in the classroom as it is outside of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you are
that's
going to
true.
learn so much about yourself, about people, like Macy was just saying. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
yeah, so don't get caught in the negativity. There's a lot of people that like to try to be negative and stuff. Don't get caught in that, because y'all are some dope people, and you're going to kill it, bro. Like, I know y'all are going to kill it. I can't wait. But, is there any last things? I don't know. I had so much more I wanted to talk about, so I guess we're going to have to run it back.
Part two.
Hey,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But Jack's out of here in 4 days.
that's crazy.
That is crazy. I'm
Right.
scared for you. I'm scared for you.
Hey, you're right after. You're a
I
week
know.
later.
Mine's August 12th, but like I still haven't packed all my stuff. I feel like I don't have everything that I need.
Yeah.
But at
Yeah.
the same time, like I'm in a small room, so I don't know what can all go in my room.
Yeah.
Everything's like a
so-
mess right now. At
Yeah,
the,
my
at the
house
Green
is
household.
insane.
Dude, yeah, I
Same.
overpacked so much. I bought like a safe, because I thought, like,
You
I was like,
must-
I'm gonna put all my like money and stuff in here so
Yeah.
no one steals it. I've never used it once. Like,
Yeah.
you'll get so much stuff you don't even, but it's fun. It's all fun, dude.
It's so much fun decorating your room. Oh my gosh, I loved that part.
Yeah,
That was
and
so
even the
awesome.
little things. Enjoy the walk to go eat.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Yeah,
every
everything
little.
being so close.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing I look back to my freshman year. I'm like, my dorm, I thought it was just whatever. No, it was so fun, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it got better too. That's what I was always thinking. Oh, it gets better than this. No, dude,
Yeah.
you never get to go back to that moment. You never get to live in a
Yeah.
dorm again, like out the freaking trenches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't
Yeah.
get to do that again. So enjoy every second of it, dude. It's hard to do. It's hard to live in the moment, but that's probably the biggest advice I could give.
Yeah.
Is like enjoy every second of it.
Yeah, that's what me and my roommate went through. We were like, because we wanted to like live in the nice dorms at
Yeah.
Mizzou, like the ones that like you have your own room and a living room and then your kitchen and stuff. We got the worst. We're in a community style bathroom and like I don't know, just one of the older dorms.
That might be the most fun.
That's what
That's-
we
you're gonna
said.
love it. I'm
we
telling
were
you.
like crying. We were like, no, like we didn't get like our own room, but like now we're gonna have like amazing community style
Yeah.
bathroom
Dude.
parties. I don't know.
It's sick, dude. They used to have shower parties. Like, that sounds weird. It's not weird. There was individual showers, but they would all be like shotgunning beers
Yeah.
and stuff, going crazy. Like, it was like 9 o'clock shower
Yeah.
time. It was freaking.
We're gonna make
it
the
was
best
so-
memories there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
It was lit, dude. That's so cool though. You'll love that. Honestly, it's better to do it like that
Yeah.
than to be in the nice one, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Let's end this. 55 minutes in. I gotta go to the eye doctor. That was cool though. I liked how chill that was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that.
But all right, hey, y'all better subscribe, y'all better like, and y'all better comment. Like, for real, I already talked about it. Comment. And cop the merch. We're almost sold out. We probably will be sold out by the time this drops. But if we're not, go cop the merch. New merch drop coming soon in September. Rileigh knows about it a little bit.
Wait, do I?
I don't even think so. That's so bad. All right, hey, love you guys.
So
Peace out.
Bye.
bye.